Okay, quick music disclaimer here. I do not own the rights to this music, which belongs to the rightful owner, who is the intoxicating mind of Dr. Frankenstein. So he made my intro and my outro, and I hope you guys enjoy. Check them out on Spotify and YouTube, and no copyright infringement is intended. Have a good day.
Clear choice of good versus evil, of right versus wrong.
Twisted Tales.
If you like paranormal, true crime, and some cryptids, or just anything weird, check out Ouch, Was That a Ghost? Brought to you by your host, Liz. You can find Ouch, Was That a Ghost on Spotify, Apple, or any audio platform. New episodes drop every Thursday.
And welcome back to Twisted Tales, folks. Tonight's tale, we're going to talk about Squonk. And I actually have a guest. Say hi, Liz.
Hello. Thank you for having me on again.
No problem. Obviously, it's good to have you guys back here. So, we're going to give you guys another tale. Now, this next one's going to revolve around a mythical creature or a cryptid. This next one's going to be about a creature called the Squonk. So this one stems from American folklore, as originated in North America. It's actually started in like some old ass lumberjack tall tales and shit. Plus, I heard about this from Liz because she actually covered this case at one point. Did you not?
I did.
See, confirmation. Now Liz actually asked me to cover this one because she did an episode on it there, and yeah, well, I thought it was pretty fun. So why not, right?
Right. He's amazing. Long live the
Yes.
Squonk.
So this mythical creature here is like kind of fuck. Where does he live?
Pennsylvania. Well, he was originally from like a desert area, but I don't remember where. I did it so long ago.
Actually, it says I found some notes that said he comes from the hemlock forests of northern Pennsylvania. So obviously that's in the United States because that's where Pennsylvania is.
True that.
Yes. So it's in like a little bit of history books and shit. So the hemlocks
Right.
here, like they kind of give off shade for this guy, right? So this is where like he can be very long lived. Now, it's actually recorded as the oldest specimen found in Pennsylvania here. It's got to be at least 554 years old, I believe. Pretty cool.
But he doesn't look a day over 400.
The squonk usually just hangs around here because of the tree height and shit, because they got trees around there for like 120 feet to around 173 feet. Plus, the wood is soft and all that, and he likes the colors of the wood and shit, right? Because they're all buff in color, right? Ooh,
Right.
yes. So, a little bit of tree facts for you, right? And also, I did actually a 12-minute episode on trees there way back. And that sucked.
Why would you do 12 minutes on trees? What about them?
They were twisted trees and they were crooked. They only
Oh,
they only
those
grow
are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually.
Thanks for backing me up on my piece of shit episode.
I'm sure it was great. Why do you have me on?
Now, a little bit about Pennsylvania here. So this is a state spanning the Mid-Atlantic, Northeastern, Appalachian, and Great Lake regions. So Pennsylvania was founded in 1681, and
What I know about Pennsylvania?
what do you know?
Hershey Park is there, so you can go there and eat all the chocolate you want.
Ooh, That sounds like a delightful time, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Get fucking diabetes all over again.
Yep. Get the beaties.
Oh, diabetes. Now, the whole thing about squonks here, they actually, yeah, you're right, because they once lived on the high plains here, but they migrated to swampy countryside sometime after. So you are right, they actually lived in the desert and shit. Now, cryptid is a creature that people claim exists, but science has not proven. So yeah, this thing just dwells in the vast, dense hemlock forest of Pennsylvania here. And some say that this creature is like so rare that very few outside of the state have ever heard of it. I never heard of it. So there's one.
I heard of him because of the Squonkapalooza everywhere, and I was like, what is that? And it's a big celebration celebrating him.
Oh yeah, they have the whole music festival, the whole Ragu festival or whatnot.
Yeah, and everyone dresses up like the Squonk.
That's hilarious. So the squonk's actually a non-threatening creature, maybe even regarded as like worthy of pity, sympathy, or something like that, due to like its somewhat dejected nature. Now the squonk usually travels at twilight and dusk, mostly because of its like misfitting skin, because it's covered in like warts, bunch of moles. It's just really sad about its appearance, so it's like really fucking depressed all the time, right?
Poor thing.
Oh, I know. And the creature's appearance, like, it's a source of constant misery, right? That's the whole state that it's in. Now, its most defining feature in its skin is, like, how it's all loose and ill-fitting. Kind of like it's wearing,
Like a skin suit that
yeah,
doesn't quite fit right. Yeah.
yeah, like it's, like wearing a suit that's several sizes too large or something.
Poor thing with warts and everything all over it.
Oh, yeah, it's just covered in warts and moles and everything. I mean, it's just an unfortunate sight, right? But I mean, the whole squonk's just filled with despair anyway, right? It just spends its
Right.
whole life crying because it's just fucking tired of looking like a little piece of shit, I guess.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Also, when it cries, it's all it does, and then it leaves its whole tear-stained trail behind, too, wherever it wanders.
Aw.
Yeah. Its whole body's kind of waxy-like, too. Has a pig-like appearance, too. Oink, oink.
You wanted to do that so bad, didn't you?
It also has, like, saggy, sprinkly, it's about 4 feet long, roughly. Kind of around the size of a beaver, I guess. Just an unknown, fucking unhappy creature with low mental ability, or lack of mental development. Creatures kind of tend to avoid human contact as much as possible as well. He doesn't want to go out and see people. Fucking hates people. He hates society.
Do you blame him?
Oh, no. It's 2025. I don't blame anybody for hating society now. But, I mean, there's such a, like, disturbance here in the squonk's functioning, too. Like, its mental deficiency and all that. Never had the potentials for, like, normal mental growth and development.
Maybe he's a very quiet genius. He's just dealing with a lot of issues when he sees himself in reflections.
Well, yeah. There's
And you
that.
forgot to mention he has one webbed foot.
I was getting to that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Erase that I said that then.
Oh, no, that's okay. You can ruin the story, because I probably
Nope.
ruined it enough already.
Erase it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Sorry. A boot.
As the Industrial Revolution started reshaping America, there was kind of like this growth of fucking disconnect between humans and the natural world. The squonk's just a creature that likes fucking misery and isolation, pretty much. Now, it does have, like, it doesn't really give a shit for, like, the whole wild and the untamed, kind of just like an elusive beast that lives its whole life in sorrow, solitude, right? Kind of elusive, maybe, a little bit, because it's hard to find or capture. And there's a lot of people that actually go hunt the squonk, too. I mean, there are some tales of hunters that try to capture or kill the creature here. Because tracking...
Wow, leave the guy alone.
Oh, I know. It's fucking terrible, eh? People going around hunting old squonky. But, I mean, the way that they track it It's quite easy actually, because they're actually able to follow him by its tear-stained trail that it leaves behind, right? Because it weeps constantly because it's fucking ugly. And then if it's cornered and escapes or whatever, like it'll just turn into a puddle and go away. Sometimes if they catch it, they put it in a bag and it cries so much that he just turns and dissolves out of the bag and he fucks off that way too. So he kind of just dissolves itself in tears.
Aw.
Yeah. Also, the squonk is known to have webbing between the toes on its left foot. So if he goes swimming, this constantly causes him to swim in circles. So as I said, a little bit of mental deficiency. And even if he tried to go the other way, it'd just still be the same thing, right?
Well,
So
I don't know if that's a mental or a physical, not deficiency, physical difficulty, I guess.
I stand corrected.
I'm just saying, he may be a quiet genius.
That's right. So, like animal tracking here, people just look for the study of signs that are left behind from animals here. They'll track their behavior, their movements, their habits. Usually it's just like researchers and hunters and other wildlife enthusiasts that go looking for fucking mythical creatures and stuff.
Now, on that, do you have any notations on the sound he makes when he cries? Or could you try to imitate it?
No. I mean, think of that though. Like you turn into a fucking pool of tears. I mean, who hasn't at some point wished they could just simply melt away when confronted with confrontation, right?
True dat, true dat.
Yes. Now the best time to hunt for a squonk, it's on cold, moonlit nights, because the animal actually prefers to lie quiet in its hemlock home. Also, freezing temperatures actually cause the tears to flow more slowly, and it's reluctant in most conditions to go out in cold and shit like that. Now, it can often be heard like sobbing under like the shelter of the dark trees and stuff. It's kind of cool. Or he's like just hiding in one of his burrows or whatever. So, burrow is actually like a hole or a tunnel dug by a small animal that they use for dwelling. Now, the squonks would live in these burrows underground. So that's where they can hide, and then they can just be their squonky self and be all solitary and shit.
Well, that was depressing.
Well, I mean, it's a depressing mythical creature. There's no ways about, saying that he's happy.
Well, I think you could hype him up a little bit, make him sound more intelligent, um, self-assured. He can be a loner and be out on his own. Like, those people that go to the movies by themselves? I'm always jealous of them because I'm like, I'd feel so awkward and weird. And I'm like jealous of them that they can go to dinner by themselves and movie by themselves. That must be so nice and relaxing.
Oh, it must be. Am I making a mockery of your squonk episode? Because I'm not making this all upbeat.
No, you're not.
Yeah, good. Just checking.
I'm just Team Squonk.
Team
All the
Squonk.
way. Yes.
Yerp. There are a few tales of the creature being captured here. The hunters would mimic the squonk's sounds. Now, they try to lure it in or out into the open or what have you, right? And then they would catch it by shoving it into a burlap sack. Doesn't necessarily have to be burlap sack. I mean, it could probably be any sack. I'm sure any old sack will do.
Yeah.
Also, there's like a couple tales that the hunters actually got the sack all the way home, and then like they felt the heaviness of it, and then as soon as they put it on the ground, lifted up, all the water drained out, and he fucked off. So they did all that for nothing. So
He probably told his wife, all of his friends, like, hey, come here, look at what I got.
why do you got a puddle of water?
Mm-hmm. Again, outsmarted by the squonk.
Dynamite. Yeah, I mean, it's just gotta suck. It's like, hey boys, look at this catch. You open it up and you find nothing but a puddle of tears and a little bit of bubbles because when it dissolves, it's just what it leaves behind, right?
A little bit of wart pus. Yep.
Oh yeah. Now, one time, a man named J.P. Wentling. This guy is originally from Pennsylvania, but he was residing in St. Anthony Park, Minnesota at the time. So this guy, like, was this whole professor at the University of Minnesota at one point.
Oh, I trust him from his name alone.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Jean-Paul Wentling is his
Yeah.
name. So he told everybody he had this whole encounter with a squonk. This was near a borough up in Franklin County. So I guess this place has like a population of 1,580 residents. That's actually known as Funk's Town. So Funk's Town.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Bow, bow, bow. So
It sounds like a place that they would ban dancing.
just like Footloose, like, you're not allowed to dance in this town. Take it elsewhere.
Get the
And
funk
everybody-
out of here. Yep.
And everybody's got to cut loose, right? Squonk
Yep.
loose. Now, legends of squonks originated around the. Fuck, that's stupid. Hang on.
That's all right. I was trying to open my Fresca bottle really quiet, so I get a second. I was trying to be as quiet as possible.
Oh, that's fine. So, legend of the squonk kind of originated in the late 19th century. This is at the height of Pennsylvania's importance in the timber and hunting industry here. Because that had a lot to do with it, because there was a lot of lumberjacks coming and going and everything. Now, the late 19th century here, that would have been like from what, 1870 to 1899, I believe. It's kind of like a time of significance, technological advancements, industrial expansion, and social change and all that shit. Your folklore, everything, right? Because people were now like writing books about shit, and it's like, oh, I seen this guy, right? So I'm gonna write a story about it, right?
Right. And
So-
JP, what was his name? Wentling?
JP fucking Wentworth, Wentling.
Yeah. I definitely think that he wrote something too. He just sounds like he wrote something.
Well, yeah, definitely. But we never checked into that, so we don't know. But maybe you can look it up.
No, he definitely did. It doesn't matter. His name says he wrote something.
Well, I mean, it's hyphenated, right? Like JP, like they didn't just call him Jean Paul. They fucking went J.P.
Mm-hmm.
That's of utmost importance. So the first written account of the squonk was actually from a 1910 book. This one's called Fearsome Creatures of the Lumberwoods, with a few desert and mountain beasts. So the book has like descriptions of like fantastical creatures, information about their origin, their history, their folklore, literature, illustrations, everything like that, right? Also has like popular information about the creature. Actually, books suggest that the creature had migrated from deserts to swamps and then settled in Pennsylvania. So there you go. Boom. You're right about the swamps. Or the fucking deserts.
Yeah, I vaguely remember them coming from there. I don't remember why they migrated, but
It was mostly because like logging camps were like continuously moving and shit because people were coming and going. And that was in the early 20th century, right? So that would
Yeah,
have explained it.
they went crazy just knocking down trees left and right.
Well, yeah,
Just
I mean,
thinking
that
it was
would,
like nonstop, infinite.
well, exactly, and that would actually explain their migration to Pennsylvania, right? Because fucking they hate society, so why would they be close to society, right? Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
I don't really like society either, so Pennsylvania, here I come.
I'm on my way, Squonk. So this book was written by William T. Cox, C-O-X. So he was born, Mr. Cox.
Bill T. Cox. Yep.
Filthy Cox. All right, I'll restart that. He was born 1878 and he passed in 1961. So this book was published by Judd and Detweiler Inc. It actually came out in hardcover and it was like a whopping 47 pages. Ooh.
That's quite a read.
Oh, it is. Now the book presents like various sketches of the fearsome creatures from like North American folklore and stuff. Now Mr. Cox during his life, besides this book, he was like a state forester here. So a
Oh,
forester,
that's cool.
yeah, it's kind of like a person that goes into like the management of forestry and like the profession of managing forests and stuff. Kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of cool that they like work in the whole like forest industry and shit. Fuck off, nobody cares about that, Chris.
You should have one just reel of you fighting with yourself. Just make a
God.
big collaboration of you being like, fuck off, Chris. Shut up, Chris. Nobody cares, Chris.
Who the fuck wrote this? I wrote this. What the? Yeah, fuck. And Cox actually organized the whole state forest protection system, so what a great guy. This was actually enacted in 1911, and he was dismissed in 1924, so I mean, the guy had a good run. So then he wrote this book, because he was all like heavily on the forest, nature, and conservation topics, right, and all that shit, so he wanted to put his whole collection of folklore sketches to work, and he made this book.
Good stuff,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, no, he did a pretty good run as a forester, right? Like, he did his different duties, negotiating, like, sales of lumber, keeping poachers from, like, fucking stealing shit, and hunting and stuff. Don't you steal my wood. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah, no, it's good times. You know, because, like, all those people would just come up and they, like, steal shit, right? Or look for, like, different species of fucking animals to cap off and then they fucking sell them, right? So, Cox passed away in 1961, so, I mean, he had a good, illustrious career and all that. And he later contributed to the publication of the Boy Scouts of America. So,
Oh, wow. I didn't
what,
know that. That's really
no,
cool.
you're welcome. What a good doer. So after the book had been published, people got to talking about the creature. Then obviously tales of his shenanigans spread throughout the whole land, and then lots of retellings came, and that's how the Squonk kind of got to be known. He was getting stories written about him and everything, and yeah, he's just fucking crazy creature, I guess. Kind of weird. I don't know, like people believe in cryptids and all that too, right, Liz? Like it's like
Yeah,
sometimes
but who
they,
knows? Because some of the cryptids turn out to be real.
yeah, I
No,
don't know. People just fucking believe in cryptids and shit, right? I mean,
I
example.
love them.
Well,
How
yeah,
can you not? Like, what if it was true? How do you know it's not?
we don't know it's not. We'd have to go out and look for squonks.
So let's do it. Let's go with squonk hunting, but I'm not going to capture him.
No. Well, I mean, you can't because he's gonna cry and get away.
That's true, but maybe we can offer him some sort of peace offering. Like we can bring him a little wig or something or some sunglasses. Maybe to
Some
feel more confident.
pocket full of grape tomatoes.
Or that.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure what they eat. Do you know?
I'm not too sure, but I know like his physical features that like he does look like a pig. He has like little cauliflower ears. They're actually covered in wax and hair. Its tusks are yellow. He has crooked little
Oh.
eyes, and he has four legs and cries all the time.
Aw, poor guy.
Yeah. So, what do you do? Oh, also the range of the squonk is very limited. So this refers to like how far it can bend and rotate and twist and stuff. So he can't really run or anything. Just kind of goes at his own pace.
I feel like now he's becoming more popular because cryptids are all over
But
podcasts and, like there's cryptid books now and
oh yeah, they're coming out with a vengeance.
yeah,
No,
there's all
there are.
kinds of crazy ones. Like I just did one that was called the Cactus Cat. I don't know if you ever heard of that one in California.
No, do
And
tell.
he literally, it's a cat that goes up to cactuses or cacti and cuts it open with its claw and then goes back the next day and drinks the fermented liquid that comes out of that. The cat gets drunk and wanders around and scratches people.
It's the best story I've ever heard.
Like,
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome. Also, there are rumors that the squonk actually lives in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania too. So, I mean, some say there's sightings of him up here still. And there are lots of sites
oh,
that kind of go within driving distance of most major cities too. The best time to visit the Poconos, Liz, are the summer, fall, and winter. Ooh,
what if I want to go in the spring?
spring is also fun because the Poconos has a climate with warm summers, cold winters, and year-round precipitation, which is a climate that fits perfectly to the squonk's surroundings.
Wonderful.
Very, very good. Also, a couple more facts here. The squonk's method of love and reproduction is binary fission. So binary fission is like a form of like
Yeah, they basically don't need anybody else to reproduce. They can do it themselves.
yeah, that's correct.
But the thing is on that, How does anybody know? Because nobody's claimed to have actually captured a squonk. So who has this information and where did they get it?
This is all just facts from people that have seen him around the world.
And they were like, hey, how do you reproduce? And he was like, just snort crying, like, this is how I do it.
Well, this is where we get the information, and then everybody writes about it, gets back to
Oh,
me, and we do podcasts on it.
okay, perfect. It all checks out then. If it's on a podcast, it has to be true.
Fuck. You think we're telling tall tales? We're telling twisted tales here. The
Oh my
squonk
God.
scientific name is actually Lacrimicorpus dissolvens, which comes from the Latin word for tear, body, and dissolve. Now, these refer to like its supposed ability to dissolve when it's captured, so that's the actual scientific name of it.
I
Also,
like it.
it's great. Also, the squonk appears in Paul Bunyan and his Great Blue Ox. So he's told in a tale in a 1964 book by Wallace Wadsworth.
We're so mature. I didn't know he was in the Paul Bunyan book.
Yeah,
I read
yeah,
that so long ago, I wouldn't remember anyways.
yeah. No, great little book. We were doing that in school and stuff.
Yep.
So Wadsworth was an author born 1894 to 1933, and he wrote a bunch of children's books at one point here. Now, in this particular tale, the squonk, it's actually the rarest animal in the woods. It's very shy, and like it's kind of sad, feels shame because its unlovely appearance and all that. And it's said to have dull red eyes, a funny looking nose, and an ill-fitting warty skin. Kind of has like blemish and defects, that would be the warts, and it doesn't like to be seen. It actually yearns to be beautiful and yet is condemned to be so fucking ugly that it's dubbed the most morbid of beasts.
Poor
But we don't
thing.
but we don't think that. We think it's very lovely.
Yes.
And if you're talking to townsfolk too, like they also made mention that like the fossil bones from the squonk here, they found those like dredged from the bottoms of the lakes. So this kind of means like thousands of squonks died of starvation because they couldn't get back to shore because all they kept doing with their webbed toe was fucking swimming in circles.
Oh my gosh, they found fossils?
Yes, and they all fucking went right to the bottom of the ocean, the lakes.
Oh, I gotta look that up. I didn't know that. That's cool.
And it's
It's
a
sad, but cool. Yeah.
well, no, it's like a depressing little cryptid. I mean, it may sound more fictional and less believable than some of the other ones that we talked about, right? But I mean, it doesn't make it any less significant. And like we said, the squonk's just a fascinating example of how human imagination can create stories and legends out of ordinary animals and plants. Like the whole hemlock tree here, like that's the whole squonk's habitat, right? It's actually known for its poisonous sap and its needles. This actually may contribute to like its association with its sadness and death, right? Because maybe it's just so pure, fucking full of poison.
That's a theory.
It is. Usually, every part of the hemlock tree is actually poisonous. The seeds, the root, the stem, the leaves, the fruit, and it can be fatal if ingested. Ancient Greeks actually back in the day used to use hemlock to fucking execute like criminals and their political prisoners and shit.
Yeah.
So, one in Rome.
It ain't no
Yeah.
joke.
No, don't fuck around in Rome. All hail Caesar. Salad. Now, the squonk may also reflect like the feelings of loneliness and insecurity that some people experience in their lives, because they're isolated, they're marginalized by society, and yeah, even the way that its ability to dissolve in tears, this might symbolize their desire to escape reality or avoid confrontation.
Or it's just a squonk.
That's right. And the squonk may not be a real animal, but I mean, it's
Hey, hey,
fucking,
hey, 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 hey.
it's part of folklore and culture.
Okay.
It deserves to be recognized. You didn't let me finish.
Absolutely. Sorry.
Ah,
I get
really?
defensive when it's squonk.
You did you just apologize to me? No. No, I mean, all this story may actually teach us something about ourselves and our emotions, right? So the next time you walk in woods it's dusk, keep an eye out for the tear-stained trail, and you may just catch a glimpse of the Squonk. And while the Squonk's not mentioned in like newspapers and stuff, like it's still a very well-known tale, except for the people outside of Pennsylvania and myself. And lastly, they have the Squonkapalooza. Now this has like its own festival and shit here. It's actually held in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, like Liz previously said. And the festival actually aims to draw the Squonk out to come and join the festivities. But it's never seen. Sometimes you see a puddle of water nearby and you're like, is that the Squonk? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I did like this little cryptid here, and I like this little dude. So thank you very much for joining me on this one.
Not a problem. I was looking online trying to find any of the fossils of them, but they just say they found bones and stuff, but they don't show any pictures.
I got a whole bunch of shit here I can send you.
Yeah.
So yeah, just catching a Squonk is no easy task either, right? So I mean, you find one, you're in moonlight, you might just pull it off, right? I have faith. So does Liz.
Absolutely.
You got this. Well, a couple other things here before we fuck off. The Squonk can actually shapeshift. He can possess various forms and personalities, from monstrous and pathetic to silly and downright frightening. That's it. Also, it's depicted that he can be like really clumsy and shit, so sometimes he trips and stuff. So, we all do. Life is just one big trip, and sometimes we fall. But that's it, Liz.
Well, that was a good one.
Did you like the Squonk?
I did. I love him so much.
Well, I thank you for making me a part of, this ever-growing podcast society.
Well, thank you for having me on, sir. Much appreciated.
Not a problem. If you need me on any of yours, let me know. I'll hop on.
Okay, will do. I'm taking like a week off, but after that, I will bother you.
Not a problem at all. Thank you very much for tuning in to Twisted Tales, folks. Thanks for joining me, and you guys have a lovely night.
Bye.
Twisted Tales.